Hey guys, you already know what day it is. Marley over there. Yeah, I'm so sunburned. Damn, yeah, you could really see that I'm sunburned. I went to the beach today, so. And like, I know I could have put like sunscreen on, but I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like maybe I just overthink shit. Maybe I'm too much of a conspiracy theorist. But I just feel like it clogs your pores, and the chemicals are not good for you, you know? The sun's good for you, and if we put that shit on, we're just blocking out the benefits. The reason why I'm red is because I was there for 4 hours today. But I feel fine, you know? This is gonna turn into a tan. So I'm not really tripping. But we're tripping, get it? Because life's a human experience. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. I feel great. I took my shirt off, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be tan. That's what matters. Isn't that right, Merle? Get your tan on. But, yeah, I hope your guys' day is good. I don't want to say the same shit every day in my blog, you know? Hope you're doing good. But it's true. I do, you know? If we're all connected, then obviously if you're happy, I'm happy. I mean, either way, I'm happy, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna feel it, and it'll amplify it and shit, because we're all connected. Which is actually the title of this video. That we're all connected. And it's funny, too. Spirituality has come. I mean, that's what they want it to be, right? It's come, like, cliche in a way, like, oh, your higher self, magnetic abundance, blah, blah, blah. We're all connected. We're all one. It sounds cliche, I know. But I feel like maybe that's part of it. They want you to think that's cliche so that you just don't go in that level of consciousness, so they can just think it's woo-woo and just, you know, not connect to your higher self and just don't think of yourself and, you know, easier to control. Because when you really go through your shift, you notice that everything that we're told, you know what I mean, the way that reality works, it's all just, you know, politics, religion. It's always pick a side, pick a this, you know. It's either this or that, not this. And if you don't agree, then you're crazy. And then, you know, like all these religion fights and separation, you know. The more you're separate, the more it is easier for you to control. The more separate we are from each other, the easier it is to be controlled. Because the elites, whatever, they know that if we're all one, and the more connected we are, the more stronger we are. But they don't want that. So they'll do a division, right? They'll create fear, and they'll project fear and separation in our reality, just to keep you in a lower state of consciousness, you know what I mean? Whether it's politics, religion, you know, all the above. As long as it's keeping you from opening your third eye and remembering your starseed nature, and that we're aliens basically, and easier for the elites. But we're waking up now, and that's what matters, you know. There's a guy walking right there, and then Marley's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Marley. Marley the guard dog. Huh. You a guard dog, Marley? Good worker. He's like, yeah, I got your 6. Or would that be... That'd be my 3 o'clock, actually. Anywho. Can I finally go this way? I usually go this way. But I don't... There may or may not be a blockage right there still. Freaking Marler. I think so. There's the sky tonight, guys. Looking beautiful. I know. There's the moon. Looking sexy. And then of course there's me. Looking sexy. I hope sunburned for sure, but sexy. You know what I mean? A little bit of self-love. You gotta have some self-love. If you don't, you're doing it wrong. You're doing something wrong. You may be able to go this way. I don't know. But yeah, guys. The more you go, buddy, come on. When you really truly understand the interconnectivity of stuff, you know, more freeing, more humbleness for sure. For you, the easier it is to navigate this reality. Rick said that funny. Riley, what are you doing? Trust me on this. Life is but a dream. And if you're awakening, just recently you've been going through your awakening, you're remembering that. And the more dreamlike you realize, the more you realize it's a dream, the more dreamlike it will become, I promise. I want to go this way, Marley. Come on. Marley, come on. Life is a dream. 555. That means the universe is changing stuff for you. I saw 555 on the timer stamp. I was like, yo, good stuff coming. But, we're not alone. Really. Oh, fuck, y'all. It's still blocked. Fucking shit. We'll go this way then, Marley. Come on. You're not alone. Rather, come on, Marty. Marty, come on. But rather, you're a part of a web. Have an infinite interconnected field of energy of consciousness. Marley, what you smelling, buddy? It's probably a coyote. Someone was driving by me and they're like, I'm like, what? Oh, damn it. Let's go this way, buddy. Look at this. He likes it. But that's what we are, you know, we're an interconnected field of energy, dancing for itself, learning about itself through form, pretending to be solid, you know. Here's the truth of unity, is that it's always been within. It always was, always will. What, buddy? And that's why the more you open the third eye, the more it sees through the illusion of separation. You know, the fear tactics that have been spewed in our reality. It breaks those illusions. And one of the biggest illusions is separation. Fuck that shit. We're getting stronger, guys. We don't listen to that shit. It's deeply embedded in our conditioning. And that's by purpose. That's by choice of the elites or whatever you want to call it. You know, we're taught to see ourselves as me versus them, you know what I mean? But the truth is, the universe is a multidimensional projection, as you are, of your own soul, everything. There is no outside, there never was. It's always within yourself. Every person you meet, a mirror. Every trigger, a reflection. And every connection, a message. Every reflection, a message even. And it's your awareness, your third eye, that deciphers what it is you're being shown through this illusion of separation. You know? Excuse me, sorry, my nose was itchy. You know? Spider webs or some shit. And Marley's taking a shit, alright. And you got this, guys. You have the power. I got the power! You know that song? I got the power! I don't want to get copyrighted. I could play that real quick. Put in my reminders, play I Got the Power. I could. Let's sit down for a bit, Marley. Alright, I'm gonna sit real quick. You got this, guys. I want you to take a breather. It's gonna be okay. Get some sun, take a walk. Walk your dog, you know what I mean? It'll help you. It will help you. But once you awaken to this shift, this realization that everything is truly one, the law of one, study that. Nothing is connected. Everything is, that was reverse psychology. Nothing is separate. Everything is connected. It's just so much easier to navigate this physical reality because you're no longer lost in the sauce. Rather, you're remembering your way through it, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? You get it. Nothing's separate, all connected. You know what I'm saying? Empathy isn't just emotional, it's a spiritual thing. When you put yourself in someone else's shoes, perspective, you begin to dissolve the illusion that there's even an other. You feel me? Because everything's so connected that you're able to see and feel people's energetic wavelengths, if you will, because we're all connected. That's why you walk into a room, you immediately start feeling someone and how they feel. You feel anxious because they're feeling anxious, because nothing is separate. That's again truth, and it's another proof that we're so all connected that you can just feel people's energies. We're all empaths, right? But a lot of people are so in their mind, so lost in their thoughts that they're unaware of that they're feeling other people. You know, they're not tapped into it. When you are aware, you're tapped into your awareness, you're tapped into the fact that you are an empathic, multidimensional light being, feeling people, and everyone is you. I really thought there was no one here, but then someone came. They probably came to smoke or fuck, I don't know. It's what teenagers do, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I thought I swallowed a fly. Come on, Marley, be my lookout. You doing good, buddy? Yeah. But it's really just empathy reminds us, you know, we all bleed, right? We all dream. We all grow the same. It's the beginning of understanding true unity consciousness. That's why the 5D. You do enter a higher state of awareness. I call it cosmic consciousness. Understanding that we're all connected here and there's other dimensions, and we're all connected to those other consciousness beings and those other planet star systems and the higher density planes of existence, whatever. We're all connected to them because we're all each other, just in different forms and different phases of evolution, of remembering self. Isn't that beautiful? We're just remembering ourselves. That's fucking, like, I could cry. That's beautiful, you know what I mean? That's why you have to spend time in stillness, in nature. Visualize the threads of light connecting you to every being on earth and everything beyond. So breathe into your awareness. The awareness, the same life force animating through you, the life force. The more you breathe, the more you activate your life force, your kundalini. And you'll feel that. You'll feel the connection with everything. You'll taste it. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. You know, everything, all this life force is the same life force that moves through you, through me, through every tree, my dog. There's your bird, the birds that are, you know what I mean, chirping, your friend, your mom, your dad, your stranger you just met. All of them. We're all part of the same thread of consciousness. Sorry, I'm itchy. Hold up. So that's why when you go outside and you feel like, oh, I know that dude. I know him. What the hell? You probably do know him. We're all connected. You're tapping into their energetic field and reading them. And maybe you met in a different timeline. But either way, you know them. Because we're only a reflection of each other. And you're tapping in. You're remembering this truth. So it's in that space that illusion fades. And you remember who you are, and that is part of the all. So it's like what Ram Dass said: it is the one of us going in. It's like we're in drag, making believe we are the many. So there's only one of us, but it goes into the cycle, the separation, in order to remember itself back into the one, and then back into dualism, or not dualism, but separation. It's because you will enjoy your own separateness, not to reject the physical plane, but to express and delight in. And it goes back to what I said before: if everything and everyone is you, the point of enjoying your own separateness is your own uniqueness, individuality, and to really express your avatar, your form. But the truth of understanding that everything is you, you begin to understand karma better, you know, because Why would you do something bad to someone if they're just merely another version of you? Right? At that point, it's more humbling to be service to others. It's just everything is you, putting yourself in a positive karmic loop with the universe. Not a lot of people do that, you know? They gotta do that. Hey, buddy. What you see? So, connection, it doesn't require perfection, right? It requires presence, like Marley here, just chilling. You know, talk to people, be open, talk to trees, talk to your dog, your cat. Build mutual respect, engage with love, unconditional love, because everything is you at the end of the day. And when you see others as reflections of yourself, Marley, it's because they are. Every moment becomes sacred. Every interaction becomes an opportunity for wholeness. You're not here to go at it alone. You're here to rediscover yourself in the phases of others and everything else that is you. That plant, that tree, that frog, you know. But all I'm saying is by embracing unity, we not only heal ourselves, but we heal the world. We heal the outside reflection. Once you heal yourself, you heal everything around you because we're all connected. So you heal the experience, you heal the outside, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Because reality merely is an illusion, a reflection of your own inner being. And when you heal yourself so much, you emit a healing higher frequency that, again, acts as a lighthouse, a beacon for other people to do the same. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing to understand, like, truly. Come on, Marley, what are you doing? That just understanding that, you know what I mean? Understanding that all of it is you. It always was you. You're me and I'm you. Blah, blah, blah. Beautiful, I know. That moon, it's you in different form. That's why, like, the next time you look at someone or some animal, some trees, whatever, you're not just looking at them, but rather, or you're not looking at them, you're looking into you. Isn't that right, whatever the fuck's behind me? I think it was a squirrel, but even that squirrel. So it's like when you notice someone, you're noticing them and notice you. Life's a mirror, smile and it'll wave back type of thing. So I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, if this message touched your heart, resonated with you, whatever, subscribe. You know what I mean? Send it to someone who needs to hear this shit, because never forget we're all connected. We are all one, truly. I mean, that makes sense, right? When you're looking at someone or your pet, you're not looking into them, or you're not looking at them, you're looking into you. Even when I look at my dog, I'm like, that's me in a different form. And that's me in infinite. If we're so infinite, then obviously that's me. My soul, our soul, the soul is so, the spirit is just infinite, all at this one time. So it's like, in another life, another dimension, your dog is you. And then you're playing the part of being the human and taking care of them, you know what I mean? And then they're playing their part in being your pet, in teaching you unconditional love, I guess you could say. Everything serves its purpose in this divine game. It really does. Nothing is by accident. It never is. I even do stuff like this, dude. This feels good, you know what I mean? I was tired because I got 5 hours of sleep. But I love doing videos, like, so why would I stop? But if you really want something, you're gonna do it no matter what. Even when you think you're tired. But that's what I'm saying, dude. You feel like you're drained. Go outside for a bit. Like what I'm doing. Come on, buddy. You know what I mean? Go walk your dog. Go walk your cat. Put that cat on a leash. Just kidding. Can you do that? I don't think so. And I've never seen a person walking a cat. Like, you can go to the park or whatever, right? You'll see a family or someone walking their dog. But do you ever see them walking their cat? No, and it'd be funny as hell to see that. But, yeah, no, the cat's like, I'll walk myself. You're good, human. You see them jumping house to house, rooftop to rooftop, some crazy shit. They're motherfucking acrobatics. I saw my friend's cat jump from the kitchen counter all the way up on the fridge to the cabinet. I'm like, this motherfucker. And he was chilling up there, like, that's his spot. That shit was funny, like, it goes to show you that all animals are tuned in. Their consciousness, just in a different vibration, different form. So that cat, they're you, right? Just experiencing itself in a different form, different way of being. That's why you can tell cats are very tuned in. They're very intuitive. They're like, yeah, I'm just playing my part. So go pet your pet, dog, cat, whatever you have, guinea pig, bunny. Remind them that you love them. Be like, I understand you. I see you. You're more than just a pet, you know, type shit. Isn't that right, Marley? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, guys, go out there. Chase your dreams. And remember, we are all one. Alright, see ya. Namaste, lady.